It's late at night. You drive alone down an empty road. There are no houses, no lights, just the sound of the engine and the wind cutting through the silence. Suddenly, you see her, a woman, dressed in white, motionless, watching you from the side. Some drivers say she asks for help, others claim that it simply crosses the track without looking sideways. And there are those who guarantee she is not of this world. Today, we will explore one of the oldest, scariest, and most universal mysteries of human folklore, the woman in white, the entity that haunts isolated roads all over the world. Before there was a car, before there was asphalt, even before there was electric light, the figure of the woman in white already wandered through the stories. In medieval manuscripts, she appears as the bride who died of love. In 18th century Europe as the lady who walks between worlds. But why white? In many ancient cultures, white did not symbolize purity, but death. It was the color used in funerals, the color of souls who did not find rest. And so a pattern is born. The woman who suffers a tragedy, abandonment, murder, accident, returns to the place of her death and never leave. Roads, bridges, trails, all these places seem to keep your mark. With the arrival of vehicles, meetings became more common and more detailed. The curious thing is that drivers from all over the world describe the same thing, even without knowing each other. Dawn, empty road, a white silhouette standing on the side of the road, head down, slow movements or no movement. When the driver approaches, when the headlights illuminate that pale face, she disappears. But not always. The ghost ride case. Many claim that she asks for a ride, sit in the back seat. He says almost nothing. And when the driver looks in the rear view, the bank is empty. The crossing case. In other reports, she simply crosses the track, slowly, as if not afraid of being run over. And when the driver brakes, there is no one there, no footprints at all, not a trace. Nothing. The White Lady of Union Cemetery, USA, one of the most documented reports in the United States. Drivers see a pale woman with long dark hair crossing the road near the cemetery. Some claim that she does not walk. She slips. Others say she looks directly at the headlights, as if she wanted to be seen. The Road Bride, Brazil. In Brazil, the woman in white often appears as a bride. They say he was going to his own wedding when he had an accident, and now wandering the highways, holding the destroyed bouquet. The most disturbing detail. Drivers report that the bride cries, but her tears are dark, almost black, and she never leaves footprints. The Curve Girl. Portugal. Perhaps the most famous case in the world. A driver finds a young woman on the side of the road, wet, trembling. She asks for a ride. Inside the car, she says only one sentence. "Watch the curve. There I died." Before the driver asks anything else, she disappears. The curve exists, and dozens of accidents happened there. Why do these reports happen so often? Paranormal researchers have some theories, residual ghosts, apparitions that are like repeated recordings in time. They don't understand anything, do not react, just repeat. The woman always appears in the same place, same position, same time. Conscious spirits, others believe she knows she's dead and seeks help, sometimes to find the lost groom, sometimes to warn of a danger. In these cases, she looks, she speaks. It interacts with non-human entities. A darker theory suggests that the woman in white was not always human. They would be entities that take the female form to attract unsuspecting drivers. Some witnesses describe something wrong, hands too long, deeply dark eyes, or a smile that should never exist. Not everyone believes in the supernatural. Researchers try to explain the encounters in a rational way. Extreme tiredness. Lonely drivers in the early hours suffer micro-blackouts. You can see human forms where they do not exist. Pareidolia. The mind fills the unknown, a crooked branch plus car headlight, the perfect silhouette of a woman. Effect of light and humidity. The fog reflects the headlights, the light spreads, and a form protrudes, temporary and frighteningly human. Psychological suggestion. Road famous for hauntings. The brain goes into alert. Any shape looks like a presence. But there is a problem in these explanations. Many drivers claim they knew of no local legend before seeing the apparition. Coincidence or something else? In 2011, a trucker crossing a rural road in the interior of Brazil experienced something he could never explain. He was driving in the early hours when he saw a woman on the edge of the track. She was hurt, dirty with mud, with the white dress torn. The trucker stopped and went down to help. When you came close, she has disappeared. No sound, no movement, no traces left. Frightened, he returned to the truck, and it was then that he realized something terrible. On the cabin door, there were hand marks, but they were too big to be human. The fingers were long, thin, almost folded back, as if something had leaned there, observing, waiting. The woman in white exists. Was she a spirit bound to the place of his death, a victim of tragedy asking for help, or an entity that assumes a familiar form to approach? The roads keep secrets, and some of them don't want to be explained. The next time you're driving alone at night and see something stopped on the side, pray it's not her. If you like this video, like it, sign up and share. And now I want to know, have you ever seen something strange on the road? Write in the comments. Who knows your report does not appear here in the channel in the next mystery?